takes you everywhere. Who's ready to thrive? We're ready, oh yeah. Let's bring our goals alive. We'll do it, oh yeah. DCT, where the magic starts, turning passions into works of art. Empowered minds, success in sight. We're shining bright all day, all night. Who's got the mindset strong? We got it, oh yeah. Who's been dreaming all along? We dreamed it, oh yeah. Time to soar, don't wait too long. We're flying, oh yeah. Live sessions every Friday night, answering questions, keeping it tight. Community strong, we all belong. Here in DCT, we can't go wrong. Who's here to create? We're here now, oh yeah. Let's innovate, collaborate together, oh yeah. DCT, it's the place to be for digibrainers just like you and me, Lift your voice, let's shout and sing. At DCT, we do big things. We do big things. We do big things. Ooh, we do big things. DCT, where the magic starts, turning passions into works of art. Empowered minds, success in sight. We're shining bright all day, all night. Who's got the mindset strong? We got it, oh yeah. Who's been dreaming all along? We dreamed it, oh yeah. Time to soar, don't wait too long. We're flying, oh yeah. Live sessions every Friday night, answering questions, keeping it tight. Community strong, we all belong. Here in DCT, we can't go wrong.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this special class that I told you guys that I would give to you. I want to show you today how I create composition notebooks. I'm going to show you how the top AI graphic designers create digital art. Right now, I have 10 guests in the studio. I am on Restream, and I have 2 guests with me right now. We have Toya and we have Ty, and they are here to help me with the information and to also make sure that you guys get exactly what you need if I'm missing something, okay? Because they keep me smart. All right, so let me go ahead and make sure I can see what you guys see on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and just open everything up. All right, you guys can see them in the bottom right-hand corner, which is perfect. All right, and I can hear my echo throughout my house because my family is on this call too. They like, look, if you're going to show people how to do something, we want to be on this thing too. So I want you guys to pay attention, not only to what I'm going to be showing you, but also how I am showing you. All right. For some of you, that's the lesson. It's not necessarily in how to create composition notebooks. It's in how, let me go here. It's in how to create funnels and be able to, there you go, and be able to go from freebie to your first $1,000. Go ahead in the chat and type $1,000. If you are wanting to make your first $1,000, type $1,000 in the chat. Type $1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. All right. Because if you can make $1,000 once, you can make $1,000 5 times in a month. If you can make $1,000 5 times in a month, you can make $1,000 10 times in a month. And $1,000 10 times in a month is what? Somebody put it in the chat for me. $1,000 10 times in a month is what? $1,000 in 10 times in a month. What is it? Somebody is $10,000. Now, go ahead on TikTok, go ahead, throw some emojis up, hit the diamonds, do something, because $10,000 is life-changing money, because that gets you into the what, Ty? If you're making six figures a year, you are in the what percentage of earners?
What did I tell you? The zero for that one, I think it was the 0.1%
That one
or
may be the 1%.
the 1%. I have to look. But
And
yes,
then those making a million, I think, are 0.1%.
0.1 is yes, you're right. I had it backwards. So yes, in the millions, 0.1%. For six figures, I think it was 20.
Okay, in the top 20%.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're making over $100,000 a year, you'll be in the top 20%. Now, when you do a digital download business, your business is not dependent on where you stay. So if you are making $10,000 a month in Maryland, that's totally different than making $10,000 a month in Texas.
I found
Right?
it, Misha. It's
Found it.
if you make 100,000 annually, you are in the top 20% of business owners. If you make a million annually, you are in the top 1%.
So it's the top 1% when you start making $1 million.
Yes.
Perfect. I know people making $6.5 million and up a month, or they made it in the first 2 quarters of the year. The first 2 quarters of the year. And it's not in what you, let's just keep going, all right? So right now, you see on my screen a composition notebook. She is so stinking cute to me, y'all. And she was generated from the 3 images that you see here. But the difference between me and you creating composition notebooks is I have a prompt that will create 100 images in one sitting. They're literally generating over here. And I'm going to tell you guys how I am doing this. It is from a prompt, and then it's going to ask you to upload your reference images, and then it's just going to start generating. Once it's done generating, then I can download them and offer them as they are. Keep in mind, put this in your back pocket. When you're printing these out for composition notebooks or using them on Lulu or even KDP, they do not need to be upscaled. They could be used just as they are. If you want, if you do upscale them, then you get a better quality. All right. That good? We good with that? We good? All right. Does the model matter? No. It doesn't make a difference if you're using ChatGPT, Canva, Google Whisk, that's under Google Flow. It's any of them. Higgsfield. All right. So that way, those of you that have heard me talk about upscaling your art, you may be thinking to yourself, man, I got to upscale 100. No. All right. So right now, I will be working in ChatGPT. Specifically in a paid version of ChatGPT using ChatGPT Soul, SOL, ChatGPT Soul. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make sure, give you guys what I said so you can see it, because I know this may be new to some of you because not everybody has the time to keep up with these new updates. So it is ChatGPT Soul. That's what I'm using. Okay. All right. So the very first thing I want to do though is this. I want to take you guys into chat versus work modes. Chat versus work modes. And if it will let me open it up, let me see if it'll let me open up another. See if it'll let me open up. So I know I have it running. And sidebar. So I have it running there. It's not going to let me open it up. Let me go ahead and go to, where's it? Let me go to, there it is. All right. So there are 2 modes inside of ChatGPT now. When you go into ChatGPT, you'll see along the top, if you're on your desktop, chat and work. Chat and work. So the difference between the 2 for ChatGPT Soul is this. All right. So ChatGPT modes help you plan. Work mode helps you produce. So your chat mode is your thinking partner. Your work mode is your doer. All right. Say that one more time. Your chat mode is your thinker. Your work mode is your doer. So in your chat mode, you're going to ask questions, learn and understand, brainstorm ideas, write and plan. It says here, help me understand. All right. An example of that is help me plan a children's workbook. When you switch over to work mode, you can complete larger projects, create and edit files. So those of you that have PDFs that need to be edited, your ebooks that need to be edited, those books you're writing, they need to be edited. You can do that in the work mode. Handles connected steps. So if you have connectors in ChatGPT, you can have it go over to Gmail, find all of your emails that need your attention, then take them and put them inside of Notion. All right. And you can handle that inside of work. I know that is, taking it to another level, but I'll make it as plain as I possibly can as I go along. All right. Build finished materials, right? So right here it says create the complete workbook and give me the finished file. So when I go back to my set of images that I'm creating at 100 at a time, this is in the work mode. This is in the work mode. All right, this is in the work mode. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. There we go. So I can be able to do the work, but still I got my images. How cute is that? Now, y'all see over here on the left-hand side, these are all the images that it created from a single prompt. All of those. And I've been running this since around 10 o'clock this morning. So just imagine if you were to have this prompt and you were creating all of these composition notebooks in no time. Not only can you give them away, but you can also offer them with PLR licensing. PLR, private label rights, where you give other people permission to resell what you create. So your very first lesson or your second lesson for right now is this. Licensing matters. Licensing matters. If you're selling commercially on Etsy, something, these may go for like $5, but if you're selling them to a digital download creator who wants to be able to sell them in their own shop, then you may be turning this into a $500 product. All right. So for some of you, creating a prompt from an image because you've seen the images and you wanted the prompt, this may be your answer today. For those of you that have been trying to figure out how to create 10 images from one prompt, this may be your answer for today. For those of you who want to learn how to use, ChatGPT work, this may be your answer for today. For those of you that are busy professionals that are looking around for how to build an AI that does your digital work for you, this may be your thing. And if you're somebody that just wants a whole bunch of skills and agents and prompts and system instructions and want to learn how to use Claude Cowork, Claude to create artifacts, then this is for you as well. All right. So this is for everybody. Everybody because everybody's going to get a win by the time we get done with this. All right. So hopefully I can now get into ChatGPT. Yes, I can. And this is a mock-up that I created with ChatGPT. But if you look over to the left of the screen, you can see that I created a bunch of mock-ups. All right. Now, I'm not going to give you guys a particular prompt unless you are part of the people that grab the replay for this, even though this replay will remain on YouTube for a limited amount of time and also on Facebook for a limited amount of time. It will be made available for a lifetime on Teachable when you grab the replay, and I'll let you guys know how to grab the replay. All right. So I was able to upload 5 images and then go ahead and create 10 mock-ups. They're branded Coco Twins, M. Bazemore AI Solutions with my website on it, and also saying high resolution JPEG, PLR rights included, digital download. And I have 10. The reason why 10 is such a good number is because, well, that's the limitation for the AI, right? Well, not really the limitation for the AI. That was before ChatGPT. So as of this week, this is new that you can do. But when you are selling printables on Etsy, Here's another tip for y'all, and I think this is tip number 3. When you're selling printables on Etsy, what you want to do is have 10 or up at least 5 mock-ups. And the reason why you want to have at least 5 mock-ups is because the Etsy algorithm favors 5 mock-ups. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. 5. And make sure they are scaled to 2000 by 2000 pixel size when you create them in Canva. So what exactly do I mean by scaling them up 2000 by 2000? I mean, when you go into Canva, I want you to select create, and then I want you to go down to custom size. And then I want you to make sure that you have pixels set as a unit, and then do 2000 by 2000. It doesn't make a difference what size the AI downloads as. Etsy wants to see 2000 by 2000. If Etsy's algorithm notices that your mockup is less than 2000 by 2000 in pixel size, it is going to suppress your views. Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? It is going to suppress your views because according to Etsy, why would I want to push low quality images? Why would I want to push low quality images? So it is going to suppress it. If you have less than 5 images, why would Etsy want to push your product out? Because it doesn't tell people exactly what it is. It doesn't have enough information. All right. So somebody put that in the chat for me so that way people can see it and maybe screenshot it. You want to make sure that you are your Etsy images for mockups 2000 by 2000 pixels until they change that, because y'all know how Etsy changes things. And then also make sure that you are doing at least 5 images. All right. So Savad, I hope I'm saying your name right. They said, I never knew that. Yes, I am an Etsy seller with. Can you guys take a guess in the chat? Those of you that don't know me, y'all hear me? Can y'all take a guess in the chat at how many sales I've had on Etsy? Because I want you guys to really know who's talking to you right now, because some of you are new to me. All right, some of you are new to me, and I just want to just tap in with you real quick. So Keeping Tab said 1,000 sales on Etsy. And I'm looking at TikTok. Let's see if Facebook has said anything. I'm going to pull Facebook over here. So we're just going to stick with TikTok. All right. Somebody said I made $46,000 on Etsy. Somebody said I've made 1 million. Somebody says I've made 10,000. Somebody said 100,000. Hazel, you're closer. I've made 46,000 sales on Etsy. And if I've made 46,000 sales on Etsy and each order averaged around $6 to $7, that lets you know how much I've made on Etsy alone. On Shopify, I've made 2.3 on Shopify. That was selling my own hand-drawn art back in the day. All right. We're not even talking about Teachable. So I am not speaking from theory. I am speaking from years of experience in the space of digital creation. By design or by credentials and degrees, I am certified as a design engineer. So I've been working with systems since 1994. So I'm not new to this. Not new to this. All right. So hey to all the new people. Welcome back to all my OGs. Either way, I want you all to win. Okay. So y'all got those tips. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into ChatGPT. And I am going to back up a little bit. And you can see at the top now, chat and work. So chat is for talking, work is for doing. Chat is for talking, work is for doing. All right. Chat is for talking, work is for doing. I'm going to go ahead and right here, someone said, how do we get ChatGPT sold? What you need to do is right here in the chat field, select ChatGPT 5.6 sold. You may need a paid account. All right. And then I have mine set to high. I typically work between medium and high. I'll go into pro when I'm really doing a deep dive into systems. All right. Give me a 1 in the chat if you are 40 and over. Who's 40 and over? Give me a 1 in the chat. My husband, he's on this call. I better see Mr. Bazemore, I better see a 1 in the chat. Sir.
Misha, really quick, it
Mhm.
might be worth noting that um, personal accounts and business accounts look different.
Mhm.
So, are you in your personal account that has
I'm
the
in a
chat and
business
work?
account. I'm in a
So,
business account. Can you look in your
okay.
personal account?
So in the personal account, I just looked at both. So in personal account, chat and work are there. But in my business account, it is not there yet. So that's
Okay,
weird.
so
But just so people might know if they don't see it
perfect.
yet, it looks like some people got it and some people don't, depending on what type of account you have. Because I absolutely have both of those in my personal account, but in my paid one, I don't. And then when I go to Soul in my business account, hold on,
Because I
it does.
have it in my business. So it hasn't rolled out to you yet.
Is it a
Oh,
rollout?
look,
Okay.
I went to my personal one and came back to the business one and it popped up. It
And
was
it popped. So you good to go. You're good to go. Yes, yes, yes. And they also have a desktop version now. The desktop version I haven't tried yet, but I will tell you this. I have a Teachable account. I had to go in and edit 769 accounts. 769. Instead of me going through and editing all 769 and taking my whole entire day, I used Claude Cowork to go in and edit all 769, and it did it less than an hour. Less than an hour. All right. All right. So y'all there. Thank you for that, Ty. And I'm glad that popped on for you because we about to get it in. Okay. All right. So,
ready. Said I'm ready.
So I need everybody to go grab an image they like. I don't care what the image is. I don't care what the image is. I want you to go grab whatever image you like. And I want you to go ahead and set intelligence down to medium so you don't burn through your credits. But you want to make sure that you're ChatGPT 5.6 SOL. And as hard as I've pushed ChatGPT, so I have not ran into my limits, even running those 100 images. All right. All right. So we are in chat right now and we are just talking to it. We're not having it create anything. We're talking to it. We're in chat. So we're in the chat. We're not in work. And I know this is weird. We got to get used to if it's grayed out, are we in work? Or if it's lit up, are we in chat? So when it's lit up, we're in chat. All right. So we're in chat. Now, here's another tip for you guys. Stop writing your prompts. Stop writing your prompts. And hit the microphone. Even though I have my own prompt, I'm going to talk to it as if I am new in this thing. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and just talk to it. All right. So I uploaded my image. I'm going to hit the microphone. I want the prompt for this image. I don't know what the prompt is for this image. I don't even know how to start to get the prompt for this image. I am brand new at this. So I need all the help that I can get. Talk to me like the person I am. I have ADHD. I'm neurospicy. I'm over the age of 50. I don't have patience for much. I need to be able to scan things. I need for things to make sense to me. I need to always be able to monetize what I create, because if I create something cute, that's one thing. But if I create something to make some money, that's another thing. So I need for you to understand that. Now that you understand that, what I need for you to do is build me an AI team. The AI team should consist of 5 roles. The top role is the supervisor role. The 4 other roles are the workers who do the work and they work together well. They think outside the box. They're creative. They would put their names on this work, and they are known for completing $1 million projects. So the supervisor will be the one that is directing them and also the output gate to ensure that I get the information that I need. All right. So y'all heard how I prompt. That is how I prompt. First, I say who I am. Then I say what I need, and I say how I need it and who I need it from. So today is the last day. When you use AI, you use it straight out the box. What you need to do is always tell it, create an AI team of X number of roles, expert roles, to complete the task for me. The top role is the supervisor, and the other 4 roles are the employees. Because when you're on your job, think about when you go to work. Are you a team of 1 on your job? No. So if you are not a team of 1 on your job, AI shouldn't be a team of 1 when it's working for you, because you are the boss. So go ahead and type boss in the chat. I want to make sure that y'all understand that you are the one that is in charge. All right. Boss, boss, boss. That's right. Now, you always, or this is the top 1% or top 0.1% prompt engineer hack that Alicia taught about during the AI Business Summit. And I hope you guys caught the AI Business Summit, because this may make you want to go back to your notes or upgrade for VIP. All right. If you watch the last speaker, what was his name? Trapper.
Wall Street Trapper.
Wall Street
Wall Street Trapper.
Wall Street Trapper. All right. Y'all go ahead and y'all at him, hashtag him, Wall Street Trapper. He said to do this with your prompts. Anytime you speak into it, because we're no longer typing, this is the only prompt we're going to use when we start a thing. We're going to say, rewrite my messy notes as a prompt you would write for yourself. All right. Always, always, always. All right. So rewrite my messy notes, and I'm going to put this here and put it on the screen. So rewrite my messy notes as a prompt you would write for yourself. As a prompt you would write for yourself. If dude is a beast in investing, and dude is and he's good in AI, so y'all know this man out here kicking behind in investing. And Isan, if you are watching, I need you to hear me. Investing in AI together is mind blowing. It's going to change your life. All right. So whenever you need the AI to do something for you, speak it, and then say, rewrite my messy notes as a prompt that you write for yourself. Send it through. Now let's see. And I am in ChatGPT Soul 5.6 Soul and under Medium. The prompt that it wrote, let me zoom in for y'all. And I didn't know this either. If Alicia's team is watching, I didn't know Command Plus will zoom in your screen. So when somebody said that, I said, shoot, I'm done with this AI Business Summit. I'm about to go zoom in and out. But then she said something else. I'm like, I'm not done. All right. So my messy notes, in a way that the AI would prompt itself, says, use the uploaded image as the visual reference for this task. I am new to AI image prompting. I do not know how to identify the style, describe the details, or turn an image into a build and operate at, or into into a strong prompt. Do not assume I understand design language, AI terms, or technical instructions. All right. Build and operate as a coordinated AI team of 5 expert roles. The AI team consists of, this is the team that will always do my from image to prompt. They will always do this job for me. All right. So the first role is a creative production supervisor, it's the lead role. The second role is the visual analysis director. The third role is an AI prompt architect. The fourth role is a product and monetization strategist. The fifth role is beginner experience editor. It's saying how to speak to me, what is required, what it needs to look for. And then it says, study the uploaded image and then go ahead and describe it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and test this out. And I am going to test it out in Instant just to make it go a little faster. I'm going to paste the prompt it gave me right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and upload an image. All right. So you guys don't need my prompt. You need to build your own prompt. My prompt is built specifically for me. But when I do give those of you that grab the replay, when I do give you this prompt, you can totally take my prompt and say, talk to it. I want to rewrite this prompt into something that works for me. Interview me to see the differences that I want to make. And after the interview, I need for you to rewrite this prompt. All right. So now what I see in the image, this is what it's giving me. The main subject, the hair, the fashion, glasses and jewelry, pose and symbolism, colors, decorative elements, text, overall style. And then here is the full prompt it is writing out. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? So no more, can I have that prompt for the images? Thank you. No more of that. That today's the last day for that. Today's the last day for you guys asking for prompts. Today is the last day you stop suppressing your own Etsy shop by having images that are less than 2,000 by 2,000 pixels and having less than 5 images uploaded as mockups. All right. So it gave me the final prompt. It gave me a long, full and copy image prompt. Then it gave me a short version. The short version, this is fun. This is a fun fact for y'all. Okay. So I do a lot of prompt giveaways on different platforms, mainly on Facebook. So I put out a call to action to see if people wanted me to do a certain type of style every day for the rest of the year. And they said yes, right? So I'm like, okay, so I'll give them the image and I'll also give them the prompt. Do you guys think I'm giving out the full copy and paste image prompt, or do you think I'm giving out the short prompt version? Ty, Toy, which one of y'all think I'm giving out?
The short one.
The short one.
The short
The
one.
short one.
Yeah.
I can take the long prompt and turn it into a GPT. The short prompt I would give away. And then when people have wins, they may want different styles. So then I'll tell them, come grab this GPT to create a variation of styles. So now I have went from a freebie to a $47 product that if I sold 20 of them, how much money would I have made? I don't have my calculator. What's 20 times 47, y'all?
Hold on. 940.
Okay, so we're gonna do 22. So 22 should get us to 1,000, right?
Yeah, 1,034.
There we go. So now we've given away this freebie. We've seen people really like it, but we know, like, because we're paying attention to the chat here inside of on whatever platform we're on, and we see that people don't know how to find Chat GPT Soul or Medium, and there's nothing wrong. They deserve information too. So you give out some information for free, then they become attracted to you because you're paying attention to what people actually want. So then you build know, like, and trust. And when you put something out to sell, it becomes a no-brainer to buy from you. So now you've gone from a freebie to a $40 system that not only helps business to consumer, you being the business, but you also do business to business. And if you do them for a specific person, now you're going to make maybe $1,000 for one single GPT. Do you guys think it's easier to sell to people with money who need help than people who simply like things? Ty, what y'all think?
Say that again.
The one who needs
Do you think it's easier to sell to people who want the thing, need the thing, and is ready to buy the thing, or the person who just likes the thing?
they need help.
The person, right? So the person that mainly needs help in a space like this, they need their time back as a business owner, and they will pay for their time back. Some of you are selling GPTs to people who just like what they see and then getting upset when people don't purchase it. Is because you're speaking to the wrong people.
Right.
You're speaking to the wrong people. So now you guys understand that, right? And you guys know it's people always want free things and then they'll haggle you for your pricing, right? But a business owner that understands that their time is the most precious asset on the face of the planet, they're going to give the money, correct?
Yep.
Right? So, is it easier to make more money or is it easier to make less money? Knowing this.
More.
In less time. So it's easier to make more money in less time than it is less money. I know this thing was super weird to me when it came across my radar from Myron Golden. He says that it's easier to make more money than it is less because if you're selling to the right person, you don't need a whole bunch of right people to sell to.
Right. Right. And the way you package it or price it, that's how that comes out.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. So does this make sense to y'all? Give me a 1 in the chat if it's making sense to you. Because I want you to know the reason why you might be getting a lot of likes on your posts and they're not converting is because you're talking to the wrong people. You're talking to the wrong people. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and, it's giving me a customization guide too. Oh, it's giving me variations. Nice, nice, nice. Now I'm going to take this prompt, and this is the prompt is for this image right here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this prompt, and I'm going to put it inside of the chat window. And I'm going to say this. And again, I'm working in ChatGPT Soul Instant. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I would like to turn this one prompt into a fillable base prompt. And the fillable sections that I want you to make available to me are, because I want you to retain that she's an African-American woman. Maybe one of the fillable sections, her age, maybe what she's wearing, maybe her makeup, maybe her hairstyle, her jewelry, her clothing, pose and symbol. Let's see here. Maybe the composition, the lighting and the background, and the text. I want to turn it into a fillable base prompt template so that way I can create more than one type of image. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Now, the prompt that I'm about to have the AI build itself is this. I am going to have it build a system that will turn any prompt into a fillable base prompt. And a fillable base prompt will take one prompt to over 100,000 prompts. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say, where did I put it? Okay, so let me go here. All right. Shift, enter, enter. For the prompt below, I need for you to turn it into a fillable base prompt where let's see here. Let me stop for a minute. It didn't record the first time I did it, y'all. So that's why I'm doing it again. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and record. And y'all go ahead and mute yourself so that way chat isn't like ignoring me. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and turn the prompt into a prompt template, a prompt system where I can take one prompt and turn it into over 100,000 prompts. What I need for you to do is take the prompt and turn it into a fillable base prompt where the sections such as the main subject remains, the hair changes, the fashion changes, glasses changes, pose and symbolism changes, colors, decorative elements, text style, text placement, and even what's said and the overall style are fillable sections. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And where is it going? Is it dropping in the, it's probably dropping, it's dropping in, okay, I see it. I see it, y'all. It was already there. So boop, boop. And let me see if okay. Is that it? So now I would like to turn this prompt to, all right, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and say, rewrite my messy notes into a prompt you would write for yourself. You can also speak this. I just wanted to type this over and over again so it starts to make sense to y'all. All right. I just want you guys to see how I'm writing this thing out. And then in the next time I do this, I'm going to tell it to do it. All right. So somebody put it in the chat again. Rewrite my messy notes into a prompt you would use for yourself. All right. So now I have a copy and paste prompt where these sections are fillable. All of these sections are fillable. All right. So let's see here. Let's go back up to the prompt that it wrote. So now the image is now a prompt. The prompt is now a template. Okay. The template does have the fillable sections and part combination rules, universal, or create a universal negative prompt. Oh, I didn't ask it to do this. So it added in distorted hands, extra fingers, missing fingers, fused fingers. Some of you have been trying to figure out how to stop this thing from giving you the distortions. Add a negative prompt. And this did it for me because I told it, write this prompt as if you were writing it to yourself. And this is what it would look for. Combination rules, create 5 completed examples, show the prompt expansion potential. Part 9, final quality checklist, require output writing standard. Oh, nice. So I'm going to say, because if I'm new, I may not know what this is. So I'm going to say, how do I use the information that you just shared? So when you are using AI, you don't have to stop everything you're doing and reach out to a person and say, how do I do this? What you'll do is go ahead and just tell me, what do I do with this, right? So it says you use it as a master instruction prompt. It is not the image prompt itself. It tells ChatGPT to build the full fillable system for you. What to do first, copy the entire prompt I gave you, paste it into a new ChatGPT conversation, then place the original prompt directly underneath it. All right. So it's telling me to go back and grab my fillable prompt, copy, and then it told me to go into a new ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and then below that to put the prompt for the image right there. All right. So I can take the short prompt if I want to. I may take the short prompt or I may take the longer prompt. Let's do the longer prompt. Let's get a little bit more out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put in brackets the prompt because that's what it said to do. And I'm going to go ahead and send it through. So now, according to these instructions, it should turn it into a fillable base prompt template. All right. So turn to a fillable base prompt template. Let's see if it did it. And it is. Now I have a confident Black woman portrait generator. A generator can also be a GPT. Be a GPT, right? So it's even saying here, create original high-end commercial artwork centered on a confident African-American woman. The system may be used for faith-based wall art, affirmation cards, journal and notebook covers, stickers, greeting cards, social media graphics, phone wallpapers, printable products, print-on-demand products, coordinated art collections. Know this, the answer to AI, you can tell who is creating. So I'll put it to you like this. You can tell who's creating AI slop. They are telling you that they are not very skilled in talking to the AI. When you see all these things that look alike, right? All of people don't know how to get themselves out of that space. It starts to look alike, right? Or people are creating things and it's like, ooh, I don't even know. So, but a person that knows how to prompt is going to get the best out of the AI tool. Just like you working with an assistant or an intern, the better the input, the better the output. Some of you are blaming the AI when it's just information you don't know to become a better prompter. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come down here. It gave me all the fillable sections. Look at this, y'all. Anything that's in brackets is a fillable section. Anything that's in brackets is a fillable section. So that means that when I come through and I can change the glass type, frame shape, frame color, lens color, frame material, I can change all of that stuff, or I can have the AI do it for me. All right, so it's going down into the color system, primary color. This thing is detailed. Primary color, secondary color, accent, but you get better images when you use this much detail. All right. Background and setting, decorative elements. And this may seem like too much. Some of you may be like, oh, that's too long. I'm going to show you how to move away from that pain and still use this system. I'm going to show you how to move away from that pain of, oh, this seems like it's too much, into, oh, the system is going to work, but this is the piece that I was missing. And that's why I thought it would be too hard. All right. So even 15, overall art style, art medium, level of realism, illustration style. Now, if you're not an artist, if you didn't grow up around artists, you may not even know what level of realism even means. So when you go to do your prompts of people, realistic people, they never look realistic. They look like wax. They'll look like wax. All right. All right. So let's see. Final requirements. The final requirements. This finished artwork must include, so very detailed, very, very, very detailed. Variable bank. It gave me the variable bank. All right. Now I'm going to ask it this, and I want you guys to tell me in the chat the answer to this. So I'm going to say, how many prompts do you think I can make with this image or with this prompt template if I have 20 ideas for each fillable section? Somebody tell me in the chat, how many prompts do you think I can create from this prompt template if it gives me 20 ideas for different hairstyles? Over 1 trillion. See what else y'all got. Over 1 trillion, over 100,000.
A number that I can't even imagine.
A number you can't imagine.
Can't even imagine.
That number you gave out the other day, I was like, I've never even heard of that word before.
Me neither. Me neither. Coach Anne Marie said a lot of prompts. A lot.
Just make sure the word ends in shun.
All right, now let's see. It's a
tillion. Make sure it ends in illion, something. It got to be illion.
This
Mine
thing is
no
still going. So I'm going to go ahead and do I want to stop it or do I just want to just go? So let's see here. It's giving me all these. Let's see. I'm going to come up here into the prompt. Let me see how many. Let's see. So 3. This thing says section L. I'm looking at 16. L of what? L. When I was looking through the thing, it had a section L.
I saw the L.
L. All right. So commercial move. Y'all look at this prompt. And then it's giving me, what is this? Quick fill version. Like fast copy and paste. All right. Perfect. All right. I see you working. I see how it would perform the task if it asked itself to do it. Very different. So how many prompts do you think I can make with this prompt template if I have 20 ideas for each fillable section? And I'm still working under instant, but it gave me a reply as if I'm under medium. ChatGPT Soul 5.6 is so much better than ChatGPT 5.5. All right. So it is calculating a large exponential value in digits. It will be able to create.
Someone said mega gazille trillion.
So this one prompt, remember we started with the image because we didn't know the prompt to the image, right? So we started with the image, then we had it write a prompt, then we took the prompt and turned it into a template, and now we have access to
whatever that number is, 25.6 billion,
655 quintillion combinations, and then this one, 25.6 billion distinct prompt combinations while keeping the rest of the visual system locked. So even if you just broke it down to just these categories instead of 148 because it has 148 categories, and you say, I only want to break it down into this many categories and 20 ideas for just these few, still 25.6 billion distinct combinations. You don't have enough lifetime to run this many prompts. Don't have enough lifetime. So if you know that, if you know you have an abundance and you have a spirit of giving, or you want to make money from what you know how to do, what you're going to do is turn this entire thing into a system and offer it to other people. And the system can be a GPT. It can be a skill file. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the mic again, and I'm going to give this bonus. I didn't think I was going to do this, but I'm going to give you guys this bonus. I'm going to show you how to flip this into an app or a prompt to create an app. Y'all ready for that? Give me a 1 in the chat. Give me a 1 in the chat if you're ready to turn this into an app that generates prompts. Make sure y'all want it. If y'all want it, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1, put a 1, put a 1. All right, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and tell it this. Using this prompt template, I want to go ahead and create an interactive app, but I do not know how to do it. I know I want it to be fun. I know I want people to be able to select whatever they want to select and even write in ideas. And I want them to even be able to skip ideas. I only want for you to include the woman's age, the hairstyle, the glasses, the outfit, pose, symbol, background, and quote, and also the font type, font style, and placement as the fillable sections. And I want to have 25 ideas for each one, or should I say I want there to be at least 25.6 billion distinct combinations that they'll be able to create. But I don't know how to make an app. So I'm new at this. I'm a beginner. I don't even know where to start. I know I want it to be pretty. I know I want people to be able to do copy to the clipboard. I know I want them to be able to choose, generate 1 prompt, 5 prompts, or 10 prompts. I know I want to be able to put a disclaimer on this to protect my reputation, just in case the AI doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I also want people to know that I'm using AI. I want them to know that my business name is M. Bazemore AI Solutions. I want them to be able to find me at mbazemore.ai. I also want this app to give them a link to my community called DCT on School. Go back in your knowledge and look for the link. If you need the link, I'll just give it to you later. I also want, what else do I want? I don't know what else I want. So what I need for you to do is build a team of AI employees who take care of the task of writing prompts to create apps for me. The very first employee should be the supervisor. The other 4 are the experts in the field who would put their name on a project, and they typically create $1 million projects. The outcome should be a complete prompt that I can use in Base 44 to create an app that will generate the prompts for users. Then what do I do with I forgot to say this, but what do I do with my messy notes? What do I type? Y'all can just talk back to me. Is what? Rewrite
my messy notes.
Yeah, rewrite my messy notes into a prompt.
Into a prompt.
You would write for yourself.
As a prompt,
now,
you would write for yourself. Rewrite my messy notes as a prompt.
You would write for yourself. Yeah. Back to the AI. Now, once I create this prompt to write this app, what do I have? I have a whole system that now I can offer to people. So I went from a prompt to a whole app. Give away the art. Even give away the prompt. Some of you hold your stuff too close to the vest, and you don't realize that that thing you're holding too close to the vest can get you out of the $3 product range to the $47 product range, to a $97 product range, to a $997 product range. But I do get why some of you hold it so close to the vest, because a lot of us, we hold things very close because we're in survival mode. We're trying to bring survival mode into a space of abundance, and it's not fitting anymore. It's not fitting anymore. And it's okay. It's however you feel right now, it is okay because those things have served you well. But imagine if you learned what I'm telling you right now and you were able to bring in an extra $1,000 a month in your home. That's $12,000 you can bring into your home a year. Correct? Correct?
Yeah.
All right. That's $12,000. That $12,000 can mean I eat better. That $12,000 may mean I have a more reliable transformation or transportation. It can mean better daycare. It can mean better care for your parent. It can mean better care for you. It can mean being able to afford your medicines, right? And I told you guys at the very beginning, that the consumers, they like things, but the business owners want what you have in order to make money. Okay. All right, time to mute you because your keyboard is loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like this, and I know Ty, y'all heard all that clicking, right? That's her taking everything I'm saying right now and flipping it into something it's crazy, just something just absolutely ridiculous.
No, what I actually did was when in the beginning when you were recording, I had ChatGPT recording your voice.
Oh Lord, oh Lord,
That way
oh
I didn't
Lord.
have to type it.
Yes, yes, yes. And here's the fun part. Even if somebody's recording, if you're recording me right now, I want you guys to know the right questions to ask, the information that you get from what I'm saying. And that is one of the things that catch a lot of people up that only want free content. They don't know what to do with the information afterwards. Ty does. So this being in her hands is very dangerous. All right. So now I have a base 44 app building prompt that has a team in it. The AI product director supervisor, senior user experience architect, the senior visual design director, the senior prompt systems engineer, the senior application engineer, and quality lead. The application purpose, the app name, the Black Woman Portrait Prompt Studio. Combination capacity, primary creative categories, standard field structure, curated option requirements, gave the ideas for each one. And now I got this entire prompt all the way down to, this is good. It's all the way down to it went and pulled all my brand information from prior conversations. Remember, I told it to do that. It went and pulled all the information from my brand and down. Look at this. These instructions are absolutely insane. Do you want these instructions? Give me a 1 in the chat if you want these instructions. Give me a 1 in the chat.
One.
2.
All right. So what I'm going to do, if you grab this replay through Teachable, this prompt will be available to you. All right. Let's keep watching. And the team is on, so they'll keep me honest. Now I'm going to go into base 44. All right. Remember Alicia showed you guys base 44? This is where you can build your super agents. So even if you wanted to build a super agent that does this for you, where you just every time you see an image, you just upload it, or you could turn it into or you have a prompt and you can turn it into an app. You can literally create your own AI agent that creates all the prompts you need for your apps every day. Tell it right inside of WhatsApp, I need for you to create a new prompt for me to build whatever you want. It's just, it's insane when you know these things. Hold on, y'all. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go into the apps and I'm going to paste that prompt. And I'm going to base 44 app, take this part off. There we go. And I'm going to send it through. And it's going to go ahead and build an app for me. All right. Now, we went from free to app. And I know I shared a lot of information. Some of you have heard, this is the first time you've heard anybody say anything like this. So is it no wonder that I've been able to make 46,000 sales on Etsy? Haven't made as much money as I've made inside of the digital download space. Somebody said, I need a strong drink. You don't need no strong drink, ma'am. You need the replay and the transcripts broken down in a way that takes this thing step by step for you. Because even with the replay and with the transcript, you can put it into Notebook LM and you can build a what would Misha say if she were building an app, right? So you'll be able to do that inside of Notebook LM at no charge. Okay. All right. So it is building the app right now. So you guys have went from freebie all the way up to an app. If you were working for a business and they were creating digital downloads, the different types of art, what do you think they would pay the most for? A GPT or an app? What do y'all think?
You said who would pay the most between the app and the GPT?
Owner.
A business owner?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the app.
An app?
The app.
Mm-hmm.
They would pay more for the app. I feel like they would. They would be able to share it out with people if they wanted to. They could put it behind a paywall and require people to pay a $5 a month subscription to get access to all of their thingies that do that. They can have one app with all the prompt generators they want to have inside of it.
The thing with apps, what else, if you did sell it to somebody else, if you were to keep it and not transfer the rights
Right.
of the app, you can create a admin background. So that way they can control it that way through an admin account versus handing it all the way over if you didn't want to.
Yes. So that means that you can assign them a role in the back end of the app while you still have control of the app. So if they miss an invoice, you can hit off. If they miss one, you create an app for them. They pay $5,000 for the app. They pay you $500 a month in order to manage the app.
Yeah, that's where that managing piece comes from. So the retainer and then the monthly, because if you keep it, then any updates that happen, you do the updates, you run different things, you literally run the background for them, and they just log in as like the admin and have the admin background versus just a user.
Right. And then you become a ghostwriter. So now instead of you building a business to sell to people who can't afford what you have, and you decide to feed that audience from your overflow by giving them prompts and giving them images and giving them information, and you're working with the people who want to pay you because money makes money, now you may feel more balanced in a space of making sales. Because I know some of you don't like to sell. You just don't like to sell. For me, it's not that I don't like to sell. I don't like to sell to everybody. I just don't like to sell to everybody, right? Some people, they can't afford, to be able to pay for this stuff. But who's to say somebody comes in for free and they have favor on their life, they take off, and then they reach back and they say, guess who gave me this information? And this is how I got here.
That's the ultimate master the free session right there.
You said that's the ultimate master the free session?
Yes, ma'am.
And then what you could do with them while you're watching them is see where they have holes and then learn how to influence the influencer. Right? So then when you want to make money because you are afraid of showing up, you struggle with execution, but you bring up great ideas. You decide to collaborate with the influencer. The influencer makes $5,000 from your idea, right? They present it. Maybe you guys split the money in half, and now you're producing behind the scenes, and you're making money by producing behind the scenes. So you don't always have to be the person in front of the camera, because speaking in front of a camera is a skill. It is not a talent. It is a skill. We're not born speakers. Well, some of us were born speakers, but we're not born speakers understanding how to, I'm just going to say it the way I feel it, how to segment our language, the things that we say, how to talk to different people, different types of ways. So it is a skill. It is not a talent. So if you're struggling with this, my God, please show yourself some grace. Show yourself some grace, because you're not born to do this. And what you see other people doing, and they make it look so effortless, is because they are in alignment with it. Maybe they have a lot of time doing this. Maybe they just feel more in aligned with this thing. It could be anything, but some of you should not be the face of your business. And it's not because there's something wrong or something bad or something, it's not you. It is literally to get you back into alignment, because there are a lot of people who work behind people like Jay-Z and Beyonce. They're not just doing this stuff by themselves. And you may be just that person that helps them, right? And then that's how you make your money. Some people work better inside of organizations, right? If that is you, go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat if you work better inside of organizations instead of building an organization yourself. Just go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat, because you can make money too. So that lie you tell yourself, I can't run no business. Okay, great. You go find somebody that can. You go find somebody that can. All right. And then you collaborate with that person, because we're all creative. We're all creative by birth. We all create. If you don't think you're a creative person, let me see your fit for today. I bet you dollars to donuts you fly. That takes creativity. We're all creative. But some of us don't have the ability to speak in front of people and present information in a way that's simplified and understood, right? So this is what it looks like when you team up, and I'm just letting this thing run, trying to see if it'll get done in time. So your team should look like this: simplifiers, simplifiers, multipliers, and people that execute. So executors, right? So a person that can simplify a message, a person that executes on the information the person shares, and then a person that knows how to multiply what to earn from that. Some of us become so skilled, we become all the things, and we make it look so easy, because your greats, the people you see out there making a lot of money, they're literally thinking that's, and they're building from that space. They're not out here creating things. They have other people doing it for them, and then a person will come, maybe their executive assistant will come and point them in the direction they need to go. All right. So this thing built an app for me, and I would have to go through and have it clean it up for me because I don't like it, but this is the start. All right. So it created this app for me. I go into the studio, look at this, write for me. Or write for my own idea. So I can choose, continue, choose, continue, choose for me, right? Continue. Then let's see, continue. And you can see, let's see here. Let's go here, continue, 6 of 11. I'm not even looking at this thing. The background, the quote, font type, got 10. All right. Always test it out yourself. And if it's something you don't like, don't use, right? So we got all of that, and then generate 1, 3, 5, 10, or 1, 5, 10 prompts, 10 prompts, generate prompts. The disclaimer. Oh, nice. And AI use and results disclaimer. I like that.
I like that.
I like that. So I like that.
Did you tell
that.
it? Did you say that when you were talking?
Yes.
Okay. I like that. I need the yeah.
You need the prompt?
Yeah. That's cold right there. Yeah.
Right. That's cold, right? So before a person can even get it, it says you understand that this is AI.
That disclaimer is what's up. Yeah.
Yes. So now it gave me 10 prompts, and I can download as a TXT. I can regenerate, and I can even copy the prompt and go ahead and use it. How it works, it broke it down here. About. So it talks about what it is, the Black Woman Portrait Prompt Studio. Nice. Join DCT, M. Bazemore, and even contact me through M. Bazemore AI Solutions and DCT Home. All right. So that's what this prompt looks like. And then what I would end up doing is using this space over here to plan out more things like the colors, maybe even having it add the image to the site, maybe adding animations to the site, right? And I'm gonna rework that prompt that I shared to create, or that I created to create this, so that way it does all the stuff I'm talking about now. Add an image to it, add motion to it, make a light dark scene. All right. So you guys stay tuned for that. All right. What would I price this app at? I don't know. And the reason why I don't know is because I haven't done the market research. So this is a really good question. A lot of you will create first and then try to make the market fit your product. You're working in a wrong direction. You should be going to see what the market needs and then creating from that. But there's nothing wrong with you if you create from the other end. You got all that stuff you've created. Don't throw it away. What you need to do is drop it into an AI and talk to it and say, hey, I created this first. I don't know how to use it. Can you help me figure out how to monetize what I have for a specific audience? And it should help you be able to do it. All right. All right. So we started talking here about chat mode, work mode. We talked about Etsy. We talked about how to create that go from image. So we went from image to prompt to template to app, right? We learned that we don't have to hold our images and our prompts so close to the vest. It's okay. You can share the stuff, right? People, they won't have access to your system. Okay. So now I have this image, right? So if I were to get some PLR composition notebooks from somebody, I wouldn't use just what I have. I wouldn't use just what I have here. Okay. And y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to stop my share for a second because I have to get, let's see here. Trying to stop it and add a scene on my camera. Okay. Oh, let me turn my camera on and all right. So just give me 1 second. I need to grab something off of my computer because I want to get you guys that link because I'm getting messages on the side and I can't keep ignoring y'all. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna grab the link to be able to get the replay first. So is it this? Copy link. All right. So if you want the replay, you can scan this QR code. So I'm going to add a QR code and grab the replay and resources. You'll be able to watch this again on YouTube, but grab a replay and tools, maybe too long. Replay and tools. All right. So I'm going to put the QR code up and you guys can, if you're on your phone, you should be able to tap the QR code. You should be able to scan in the QR code or take a screenshot of the QR code. All right. So that way you can get to the replay and the resources for this class. And I'm going to show you guys really quickly what you already got inside of it. So let me go back to, let me share my screen. So new scene, there we go. All right. So inside of the VIP option, because there's a free option for those of you that don't want to pay anything, you can't, that's totally fine. You're going to get 10 of these notebook designs. All right. But if you do the replay, you're going to get, let's go here. It's already in here. What you need, how to get started. The replay will be right here by tomorrow. Prompt line by line. This is going to help you create 100 images or composition notebooks. This talks about how to make money giving designs away, PLR bundles, pricing, setting up your own machine where you can go. And then I also gave you guys a bonus called AI Lifestyle Mockup Production Team. And this team will turn any images, up to 5 images that you upload into the mockups you need for Etsy. All right, the mockups you need for Etsy. I'm going to go ahead and go back to, close out of here and go here. And this one image right here, say for instance, you find you even get my freebies, right? Because I'm gonna give you guys 10 of these for free. So you get my freebies and you don't want to use my freebies just the way they are. I'm going to show you guys another little cool trick. I'm going to go ahead and download this image and I'm going to go into ChatGPT And I'm going to add the image. And I'm going to say this. First, I'm going to go to medium, set it to medium. All right. Intelligent, turn it up to medium from instant, and I'm going to talk. I like this design, but I don't want to use the design just as it is, but I want you to create something that is similar to it, but different at the same time. What I need for you to do is to create 10 variations of this image for a composition notebook. I'm new to this. I don't know exactly what to do or what to say. So I need for you to help me along the way. Don't assume anything. I have a ADHD type brain. So I need bullet points. This needs to make sense to me. And I also need for you to give me the prompts for each one. So now that you know that, what I need for you to do is go ahead and rewrite my messy notes as if you were writing a prompt to yourself. Okay. So now what I'm going to have it do is write a prompt that will help me go from 1 image to 10. 1 image to 10. 1 to 10.
Are you sharing that prompt?
I'll share these prompts. I'm going to leave them up.
You talk too fast.
I know, right? So I'm gonna share these prompts, and or with the people that grab the. It went away. Where's my QR code? Did it go away? It went away. There it is. I am going to share this with the people that grab the replay and the resources. All right. And let me, I'm going to grab this prompt as well. So if you guys can go share it on the different platforms for me, that would be absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to copy it. And I'm working with Teachable to change my links. Y'all, it's about to be a bunch of changes. So I'm putting in the chat. All right. And that's the link to grab the replay. All right. And this part right here is getting changed. The CT Learning Series, teachable.com. But that is the link. And I'm also going to do QR code this way. Grab the replay. This makes it easier for you guys to be able to see it. And then I'm going to add an image. So let's see here, VIP. There it is. Open and create. All right. So then let me go ahead and show this. All right. So right there, you guys can grab the replay from there as well. I know the other QR code is kind of hard to see. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and hide this one. And now you guys have this one. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and move this so y'all can see, and I'll share it again so y'all can see the master prompt it created. So use the attached image only as a visual inspiration reference. Do not recreate, trace, or closely copy the original design. Create a coordinated collection of 10 printable composition notebook front covers for kids. Important, create 10 completely separate images. Each image must contain only one notebook cover design. Do not place multiple covers in one image. Do not create a grid, collage, contact sheet, preview sheet, or mock-up sheet. Each cover should be a full front cover design. The goal, create notebook covers that feel similar in spirit to the reference image, but clearly original and different. The style direction, it says do not copy. Include on each cover. Character direction, variety across the 10 covers. Hairstyle ideas, background images, 10 requirements. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. And I'm also going to go grab my reference image, which is, where is she? I have so many of these cute ones. That one right there. She's a cutie pie. And I'm going to go ahead and it's still, there we go. Now I'm going to go, remember I'm ChatGPT 5.6 medium. That's what I'm under. I'm going to go ahead and send it through. And let's see what this thing does. It says generating a more detailed image, hang tight, hang tight. So while we're hanging tight, I'm going to go and check some questions. So let me see the chat. All right, so there's a QR code. Yep, this is why I move with precision, not perfection. Yes, perfection will have you procrastinating. Perfection will have you procrastinating. I have built 100 compositions covers since been on your live. Nice, 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 nice. Said this is dope. Cool. I need to do this to make my website. Let's go back down. All right. So right now it is going through and thinking about the task, and it's going to complete the task. And while that's working, I'm going to go into ChatGPT. All right. Now, if you guys know, you can go from an image to having 10 images, you should also know this. You can go from one image to having 100 images, to having the mock-ups as well, to having the listing description, the title, the pricing, and everything else in one sitting. It's all in the prompt. It's all in the prompt. When you go that far, what I want you guys to do is flip over into work. And this is where you do the work. And what I typically do when I'm first getting started is I'll have it turned up to high, right? I don't need extra high. I'm not out here researching. I'm doing digital downloads, so I don't need it to be that high. But high really breaks down what I want to do, and then it turns it into systems. All right. All right. So let's see what it created here. And there it is. It's starting to populate from, see this, from one image to creating 10. So these little boxes here means that it's generating additional information. So Ty, you want this prompt too? And then you know you could,
Please and thank you.
And then you'll be able to take that prompt and turn it into prompts for other projects. And then you can take those prompts and turn them into skill files.
So you're under work right now.
Right now I'm under chat. When I
you're under chat right now. Somebody asked in the YouTube, did you switch over to work? But you didn't switch over. Okay.
No, for this one I didn't switch over. But for when I'm doing 100, I had this under work. All right.
So when you did it under work, did you use the same prompt under work?
I used the same prompt under work. Yep.
And you told it to give you 100 images, and it gave 100 images under work.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Without
job,
stopping. Without stopping. So now you know that. Now you can build your own PLR store, y'all. Because you can create, if you can create 100 images in less than an hour, you can create 1,000 while you're at work. What you would do is come up here to, go back to ChatGPT, you would schedule it. You would schedule it to just go ahead and run. So what I do is I test my prompts out in chat, then I move them to work, then I put them under scheduled. Put them under scheduled. So I have this one right here that's running every day, and it gives me my images for the prompt of the day. Every day, 5 o'clock in the morning, I got the images. They are ready to go. And all I have to do is grab the prompt and paste. Okay. So with that being said, if somebody wanted to, just like I said, create a store selling what they create as PLR products, allowing people to resell them, it is now easier to stock your own store. And you can build that under base 44 as well. Okay. All right. Do we have to include the size in the prompt? The size of the document, I would always include the size. Always include the size. All right. All right. Yes, doing it 100 at once is freaking amazing, because now I can go ahead and select. I got 82. I had to stop it for this class, but I'm gonna go ahead and dump all 82, and just like that, all 82 are dumped, or it's dumping all of them onto my downloads, and then I'm gonna take all of these images and upload them into the replay, and then you guys can take these images, resell them, recreate them, use them as templates, build prompt guides, build out. Guys, it's up to you what you decide to do. All right. All right. Okay. Are you sharing these prompts that you are using in this live? I am sharing the prompts with the people that get the replay. I'm sharing a prompt with the people that get the replay. All right. Those of you that want the freebies, what I want to do with you guys right now is just go through. Let's see. Do y'all want to go through these, or do you want to go through? Because I may share some of these prompts with y'all, and then y'all can. The freebies can be 10 of these. I don't know. All right. So these are all the images that I have, and I'll let Ty and Toya tell me which prompts or which images I should give as part of this.
The third one at the top.
This one?
Yeah.
That's one. Let me make sure I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta clean up my downloads. So let me go to my downloads, new folder, and I'm gonna pull all of these inside of here. So give me 1 second, y'all, because I don't want to lose these. So I am moving everything I've downloaded so far because I got another class in my back pocket for creating some other stuff, systems that I've built, and sharing those systems out with other AI graphic designers is what I call you guys. And if you don't feel like if you don't feel right about using that title, that's totally okay. But I will tell you, as somebody that has been designing since 1994, my feelings ain't hurt if you use it. My feelings ain't hurt at all if you call yourself an AI graphic designer. Ain't gonna take nothing from me. All right. So, so I'm gonna go ahead and you said 3, so I'm gonna download 3. So open it up, download. Let's see here. Who else should I get?
I like that second one with the little fro.
This one?
On the
Oh, she's cute.
Download that one. So we got 8 more.
Oh, the one that's blowing a kiss is cute.
Mm-hmm.
And the one on that next row where she's sticking out her tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right.
How many is that?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 of them. No, wait a minute. I downloaded her twice. Hold on. That's only 4.
The one next to her. I like her hair.
So this one right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got her. Then I have these designs too that I haven't shown anybody.
Oh, that one with where she's holding a
Logo?
basketball. That reminds me of my friend.
That
one
one?
of their daughters. Yeah.
So we're gonna download that one.
The one looks like she's got a little mohawk.
This one?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
She do.
Yeah.
Download her.
We're
These are the
getting
10
mini Ebony.
freebies. These are the 10 freebies that I'm giving away. Okay. So everybody's gonna get these 10. Okay. Now, y'all want any of them?
The first one. Oh no, wait. No, wait.
Mhm.
Number the first one on that second row.
This one?
Her, yeah.
She got a stank attitude.
The one where she got one eye closed. Oh my God, no, the one with no front
Oh,
teeth.
she's cross-eyed?
The one with no front teeth.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Representation.
Oh man.
Oh.
Then I have this style as well. Let's see where we at, y'all. Let's see if we at 10. Let's see if we at 10. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why my thing popped up over there. Let's see if we're at 10.
Y'all about to make me update my
1, 2, 3,
daggone
4,
Etsy.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all only get 1 more. Those of you that
Can you scroll back up a little bit?
You sure you don't want me to scroll down? You ain't seen the other ones either.
Oh, well, scroll down. Okay.
Those of you that upgrade to the replay, you'll get 100 of these. You get 100 of these.
Do they get what? They get PLR rights to it?
Yeah, they're gonna get PLR rights to it.
I hope they.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh, that one right there. What does it say? Classroom Queen? Nope.
This
down
one?
1 row to she's the first one on that second row.
This one?
Yep.
That's 10. All right.
All right.
So those are the 10 y'all gonna get, but I'm gonna let y'all see some other ones that I've created. And like I said, you'll get 100 of these different designs.
I hope y'all don't use them as is, Lord.
No, don't use them as is. Do not use them as is. All right. All right. And y'all see, it's not gonna pop to the right image.
You're just competing with others at that
Yeah.
point. Wow.
So then I created this t-shirt that says graphic designer, GRAIPHIC designer. All right. Tony, Toya, I want you to see that. Okay.
Okay. I was getting excited.
All right. So, and I'll give you guys the 80. So we have 80 over here. It includes boys, and then you guys will be able to change the hairstyles, the backgrounds, all of those things. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the link for the freebie. So let me go here. All right. So I'm going to grab the link for the freebie for anybody that wants it. Oh, some people already found the freebie. How y'all do that? All right, let me go ahead. And I'm gonna,
How y'all do that?
how y'all find the link to the freebie? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and paste the link in the chat. I'm also going to go ahead and create a new QR code for the freebie and just say freebie so you guys know the difference and create. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and show the freebie. All right, so there's a QR code for the freebie. All right, and what you guys get for the freebie, so here, what you guys get for the freebie, let me go back to the freebie. Hi, and that loud typing again.
Oh, oops, my bad.
So let me go here for the freebie. I want the freebie. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. There's a freebie. So what you guys get, you get, let's go into a classroom. You guys get, you'll download your licensing and your images here. 5 ways to turn these covers into money, where the covers come from, and you have an invite to join DCT. That's the freebie. All right. If you grab the freebie, there is a bonus for you inside the freebie if you follow it, right? So some of you went through the freebie to get to the VIP, which is $97. If you went through the freebie to get to the $97, then there was a chance for you to get a discount. If you went straight through, then it's $97. That is going to end as soon as I get off this call. So those of you that, grabbed it for $97, I want y'all to know that, this ain't gonna stay up. It ain't gonna stay up, and it's just not. All right. So I want you guys to grab your seat in the VIP so that way you can get the replay to everything I showed here, because I surely wasn't going to show you guys how to make apps, but I ended up showing you how to make an app anyway. All right. So now we have 100 images here. And once we have 100 images, I just want to talk about PLR licensing right now. And for those of you that are like, well, what is PLR licensing? I'm going to go into Claude. And I like to use Fable 5 Claude for when I do stuff like this that does not require me, or I don't need to create images. All right. So I am going to set it to Fable 5 because I want to create a system behind this. So effort models and then hi. I am new to creating PLR type products with private label rights. What I do, I specialize in creating digital downloads. And instead of selling 1 image or 10 images for $3, I want to be able to sell sets of images to businesses and giving them access to maybe a yearly license where I charge them maybe $148 for the year to get access to everything. Maybe even do a monthly subscription where they're able to get access to it for $47 a month or $27 a month. Or maybe even I want to create a school community behind it, where it's the PLR vault for business owners that want to get ready for Black Friday because they need freebies, but they don't have time to create the freebies. So paying $27 a month to get access to things they can use right out the box, because it'll be a business in a box, is so much valuable, or $27 is cheap when you think about how much time it takes to create the freebies. If I do decide to create the school community, I may end up giving them prompts to show them how to use the freebie in their business. I am brand new to this thing. Do not assume I know anything. Speak to me as if I'm a 5th grader, but an adult who's busy. Also, ADHD brain. Do not agree with everything I'm saying. I also need for you to assign yourself 5 roles in order to complete the task. The 5 roles should consist of the supervisor and 4 employees. The 4 employees should talk to the supervisor, and then the supervisor will make sure that everything is okay. Everybody working together they will put their name on what they create. They also are known for making $1 million creating and selling digital download products. So this is a very good team. They also know how to go out and do market research in order to find what people actually want. And also, I ran out of time, y'all. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna copy this. See if I can go back into my thoughts. Because sometimes Claude times out, but ChatGPT doesn't. So I got to that. All right. So market research. All right. The goal is to create something that people actually want and not just create things, throw it up against the wall and see what sticks. So we want to go out and do market research to see what people want, see what questions they're asking. The topics will always be health, wealth, and relationships. Let's lean into wealth to position the PLR products in a way that helps people move away from the pain of scarcity into into the space of prosperity. A lot of people are short on time, and I want to give them their time back. Go ahead and rewrite my messy notes as if it's a prompt that you would give to yourself to build a system that can be used as a repeatable system. All right. Talk to Claude very differently than I do ChatGPT. All right. Claude is like the geeked out friend that likes numbers and letters, and ChatGPT is like my friend that loves to draw, but they're super.
Which whatchamacallit did you use? Are
I
you on
use
Sonnet or what
I
are you on?
use Fable 5.
You use Fable? Okay.
I use Fable 5 and I use it on high because when I'm building out systems like this using Claude because it's so powerful, if I use the most powerful system, I always get all of my tools. They just work instantly. It's not even an issue going back.
They're saying the freebie is sold out, Misha.
Huh?
They're saying that the freebie is sold out.
Yeah, because I set I'm sorry, y'all. There's a limit on the freebie. There's also a limit on the replay. So once the limit is reached, that is it. So if you're going to get the replay, do not wait because that is limited. I think I got it limited to 25 people right now. I should have said that, shouldn't I? So y'all better go grab the thing before it's gone because once it's gone, it's gone. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put the there we go, to grab the replay. If you grab the replay, you'll get access to the freebies as well. All right. All right. There's no link to download anything just yet because I'm in the middle of the class and I want to be able to get you all the information that you need at one time. All right. There is some information in there right now. Okay. So Ty and Toya picked your 10 freebies and then everybody else will get the perfect. So you got it. All right. So it came back and it said 3 flags before I hand you the rewrite. You told me not to nod along, so here they are. You already own most of this. I already created something like this called the $1 Million Team Black Friday Skill File. I already got something like that. Flag 2, your pricing math is upside down, and it fixed that for me, and I noticed that when I said that, but I didn't want to stop. So $27 a month is $324 a year. Maybe that's what you charge people to be inside of your school community. It says you name 3 different businesses in one breath. I know that's how my brain works. A yearly license, a monthly subscription in a school community are 3 different builds with 3 different workloads. The prompt forces the team to make you pick one to launch first. Nice. Stacking all 3 on day 1 is how busy people with ADHD brains end up with 3 half-built things. Anybody got half-built things? Type me in the chat. You got half-built things. You're just like, ugh. All right. So it created the PLR Vault team. Look at that.
You know what mine did? Yours says supervisor and employees, but my Claude actually gave them first and last names.
Oh, I told mine because I told mine, this is in this memory, don't use names.
Ah, okay, because it gave me Denise Carter, Marcus Reed, Simone Black. I was like, oh, okay, it gave me names.
Ooh, come on, executive.
So I told mine to just give it roles. Because names, everybody had the same name. I am not creative in that space at all. I didn't even name my twins. I didn't even name them. I couldn't. I was like, I don't know what to call them. My best friend said, let me name them for you. I said, all right, cool. The first thing she said, that's what I named them. It was beautiful. Brittany and Brianna. I'm like, that's nice. I like that. Right. So I'm not good with naming anything, not even my own kids, y'all. I know it's terrible. All right. So the PLR Vault team, repeatable build system, who you are, the team laws, the lock sequence, the research, the product plan, the offer, supervisor sign off. Now, I have instructions that will now turn my digital products into a PLR product. All right. But when I have this, I wanted to create a skill file for me. So one of the things that I will do inside of Claude, and this is where the top tier that I'm offering during this live is called Create with Claude. The system you guys saw me build in order to create what I've created so far, I give that information away and Create with Claude. I give it away over there. There's a one-time fee to get into it of $997. Once you're in it, and there are limited seats, because once I close the doors on that and I really start going ham on filling out those modules, the price will increase. All right. And I'll give you guys the link to that so you can grab it as well. So what I created is, so I'm going to do, let me scooch this up. This is one of the reasons why I did this. So you can see it at the bottom. Okay. So there we go. So one of the things that I created is a skill file rewriter. My skill file rewriter skill file is a skill file that will take anything and destroy it as a 5-person team and rewrite it for me. It's going to first analyze everything and tell me what works, what doesn't work, what needs to be changed, what needs to be added. And then it's going to rewrite everything for me. So I'm going to say rewrite or use this skill file to build a skill file. All right. And so it's going to take my skill file writer, and it's going to take everything that I wrote here and turn it into a skill file. A skill file is a set of instructions that tell the AI what to do. If you are using AI straight out the box, even if you're using that trick that I showed you about assigning it teams, you're going to be repeating yourself over and over and over and over again, and you're going to be losing your prompts. When you turn them into sets of instructions that like this, people purchase your workflows. I asked you guys earlier, those of you that are 40 and up, to put a 1 in the chat. The reason why I wanted to do that is because I want you to know you guys are the best in AI. You're the best person to be in AI because you already got so many workflows under your belt. You already know how to rob Peter to pay Paul. You know how to raise children alone. You know how to transition from being a busy parent to an empty nester. You know what it's like to survive a divorce. You're at an age where you understand what loss feels like and what it's like to get on the other side of loss. You know that there are a lot of people struggling right now. You can take all of that stuff and create these systems that people can use, especially from your job. You're an electrician, create something that helps an electrician, a supervisor, be able to do their calculations for do cost analysis and materials and different things like that. If you're a teacher, you want to create a system that better understands a child's learning style, because maybe they have an IEP. So you build a system that they can use when they get back to school. They upload, you give it to the parent uploads the homework, and then the AI breaks the homework all the way down into something they can actually understand. And if you want to test them, you can actually talk to it and have it test them. And imagine creating a skill file like that for a child that goes from elementary to middle to high school. And by the time they're done, not only do they have a system they can use for themselves, but they have a system they can use for that another child can use as well. All right. All right. So it's something that's not published. If it's something that's not published, I'll go ahead and publish it after I get off this call, with the exception of the replay, because it's going to have to process. All right. So if I'm missing something, I got y'all. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put the replay back up. All right. So if you guys want to grab the replay. All right. So it tore down what I asked it to do. That's what it does first. So file submitted is a PLR Vault team prompt. What worked? What needs improving? What needs to go? What's missing? And then it's saying to read all of that. If I'm happy with it, then to proceed to the next section. And I've already done this before, so I'm just reading through it. So it's asking me, is this rebuilt for personal use, or are you packaging it to sell? I'm going to say packaging to sell. Let's see. PLR products can be digital downloads. They could be courses. Some people create courses and they allow other people to sell them. You can do that. Instead of offering prompt guides, maybe you do PLR apps. Maybe you create templates in Base 44 and then you give people access to the template. But in everything that you do, you create a skill file in order to be able to do it as a team. So you're no longer a solopreneur. You're a solopreneur, or you're an entrepreneur with a full team. Your team just happens to be AI trained. Now, with that team, when you do get to the point where you can afford to hire people, you can hand off these different systems to them. So that way, whatever they create sounds like you. You can even write a prompt that gives them an orientation for each skill file. Okay. When they get the orientation for each skill file, then they know how to use it. So when I bring my VA on and I'm ready to create these digital download products and I want to flip them into PLR, I can tell them, flip it into PLR, use the skill file, flip it into PLR, send it to me, let me review it. All right. So, okay. So you're in Teachable and you can't access what? What can't you access? What can't you access? Let me go ahead and go down. So file 1 of 4 for the skill file, PLR Vault team is what it's called. Look at that. It's breaking the team down. Market researcher, remember I put that in there. Right, the replay is great. There's no replay. We're on a live right now. You're gonna get the replay when the live is done. Okay. All right. So let's see here. The offer, the supervisor sign off, edge case rules, and then right here, reference intake questions. So it's going to ask 8 intake questions in order to know exactly what you've built. And then it has the reference PLR license guide so people will know how to use it. Then it has the reference output templates, which is, these are really good sign off sheet. All right. So then it says the buyer's advocates flags. So this is a team that's handling this. So the buyer advocate, the AI that advocates for the buyer, it flags something. It said the license summary. As a buyer, I thought the AI was writing my legal document. Fix the review note now rides on every license summary and never write legal language became a hard stop. So it added that. What do I type first? The old file never told me. The fix is this. The how to start section now gives the exact start line and what the first response looks like. So know it fired, right? So the AI is telling me what it's going to fix. And then it says phase 2 is good. Do you want to go to phase 3? And I'm going to say go. I have a gatekeeper at every stop where instead of me just creating everything all in one shot, I will have it give me a summary. So that way I can see what worked, what didn't work, and be able to talk to it. So now it is going to the next phase of writing my skill file. And while it is doing that, I'm going to take you guys into my school community called Create with Claude. Let's see, SKOOL. Create with Claude. So here's Create with Claude. Right now we have 23 people in it. Once we get up to 100, we're going to close the doors. Inside the classroom right now, I'm filling these things in. Y'all know that composition notebook prompt? It's right there. They also have an affirmation deck, coloring book creator, children's cut and paste, storybook creator, and workbook. All of that is in there. Then they also have from ebook notes to educational infographics. So they have a skill file there. Go grab yourself a PLR ebook, upload it into the skill file, and it will give you prompts to create educational infographics. We also have right now the 30-day scheduled content builder. This is a tool to create a scheduled task in Claude. This will create your content for you. It is for Substack. So create a 30-day Substack, build a scheduled content workflow, research what your audience is asking, turn one topic into a full month of content, create articles faster, create social media posts that lead people to your Substack, create image prompts to go with your content, turn the Substack workflow into a new skill. So I give you the words to take this skill file and create Facebook's posts, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, or any platform. You do not need to use a skill file every day. Use it when you're ready to plan a new campaign. This is built for Claude and ChatGPT. It is built to not only write for Substack. Let me see if it breaks it all the way down. For Substack, it is not just going to write a post or write an article. It's going to write the article. It's going to write your post. It's going to give you how you can position the content. It's going to give you a lot of different things. Then once you get it all squared away, you know exactly what your 30-day is. Then you'll be able to go here to schedule your task inside of Claude to have it do the work for you. So every day when you wake up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, everything for your Substack is ready to go. It's ready to go. All right.
Nisha, so they're saying that the QR code is still not working for them to get the replay.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something really quickly. Let's see here. Let's see. So I'm just checking the link right now because I have a number of people in it already. So I'm not sure. I'm just checking the numbers to make sure I didn't set it to the wrong number. Let's see. Make sure. Oh, I got it. It capped off, y'all. It's the that's why it's not working. The freebie is sold out and the replay is sold out too. That's why it's not working anymore. Let me go ahead and restore. And then let me go ahead and turn this up to, if it will let me. Let me turn it up to, I'll do 60. I'll do 60 for the replay. All right. And then turn this back on. All right, let me check it. Copy the URL and check my work. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and change this link and it should work. Should take you right to the checkout. There you go. All right. And there is a cap on that. So make sure you guys grab it now. Don't wait. There's the QR code. All right. All right. So let me get out of all this stuff. All right. So let me go back. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's go back into Claude. So now it has, go here. Replay. There we go. So now it has gone through a quality gate to be sure that the skill file should work. So trigger check, sequence check, hard stop check, output check, self-contained check, contradiction check, voice check, stranger check, completeness check, and honesty check. One of the things that I promised to create with Claude is a skill file that does this for them. So they'll be able to rewrite any skill file. The fixes it came up with, and then 10 out of 10, it is finally a 10 out of 10 skill file because it went through the entire team and the supervisor approved it. So it says one note for the record, the gatekeeper flagged. So one of the requirements for the skill file is to have a gatekeeper who makes sure that before anything goes out, everybody follows my checklist. That flagged the package still has no installation guide. So it wants to add an installation guide for it. And then the buyer's advocate, I have a role in that. It's a role inside of my skill file that acts as the buyer's advocate. We'll read it last, slowest, and meanest because it is the difference between a 5-star review and a refund. So phase 4 builds the sell ready package, product names, description, transformation, statement, 3 hooks, marketplace positioning, price range with the reason, and that installation guide. You said you're ready to repackage it, so it's on. All right, so it says type go. So now it's going to go ahead and create a skill file that I am going to put inside of create with Claude. Okay. So while that is working, we're going to go ahead and go back to school. And we were talking about the one that creates the 30-day schedule content, and it creates a 30-day Substack. So the skill file takes you through step by step. I give you the prompts on what to say. I give you extra conversations on what to say when you want to use it. So use these after you uploaded the skill file, and the main conversation starter is this to get it to go. Then help me choose my topic and audience, build my research 30-day content plan, write the task name and description for the scheduled task. So help me choose the save folder where I'm going to put it. Help me choose the approval setting. Help me choose the best model for best Claude model. Help me set the daily schedule. Check everything before I click save. All of the prompts are there to help you build out a scheduled task in Claude. And I give you step by step on how to do just that. And then I give you the prompt to repurpose this entire skill into a skill that will create Facebook, TikTok, IG, Snapchat if you're on it, any of them, you can repurpose it for that. Then the other thing I gave them is the ultimate Black Friday skill file. So this one here, welcome to your $1 million team. What you will learn, what this tool is, and what to expect from your first session. So this is a team they just hired, 5 employees, 1 supervisor, 4 specialists. They work for you. They do not flatter you, and their whole job is helping you figure out what AI tool you can build and sell before Black Friday. Here's what to expect so nothing surprises you. Now, the reason why I created this versus creating clip art is because there are business owners who need to save time. Yes, they like your clip art. Yes, they like your done-for-you projects, but they also love the tools that will help them do things like create the content, right? Create the content, create the listing description. They like stuff like that just to make it easy. And then they can use Claude to schedule the AI to go into a certain folder and create everything they need in order to be ready before Black Friday. So it's no more spending all that time trying to get that stuff done. So I put here, and this is why I created this. And I want y'all to hear me good and hear me good when I say this. Why prompt packs stop making money? Some of you have been making prompt packs and wondering why people are not buying them. 3 years ago, people sold $27 prompt packs and did fine. Then everyone piled in and the price fell from $9 to $3. And now packs barely move. Prompts stop being the product. Prompts are not your product anymore. What sells now is a tool that does a job. Sellers building small focused tools around one real problem are clearing $2,000 to $10,000 a month for a small audience. 2 to 10. You can have an audience of 100 people and 10 people take you up on $1,000 offer because of what you're building for them, and you'll have yourself $10,000 a month working with 10 people. Or shall I say your AI working with 10 people. All right. Plus monthly fees to keep it sharp. This is why this team exists. It does not hand you prompts. It finds the job your tool should do. So it is also built with a researcher inside of it that will go out and find what business owners need for Black Friday and help you build a skill file or a GPT to answer that problem. And then how this makes you money, what you will learn, the freebie funnel, and how to find or how to price based on time saved instead of guessing. A lot of you price based on what you feel, and you don't price based on the time you help somebody save. If your tool saves a shop owner 5 hours a week during the Black Friday season, and their time is worth even $25 an hour, then that's $125 a week you are saving them. So a $37 to $47 tool is not expensive to them. It's a bargain. It's cheap, but it's what they need. All right. And then right here, we have the skill and conversation starter to get the skill file going. Then we have a bonus starter bundle. This is if you want to work with the $1 million team for your Etsy and digital products. You want to work with the team for your service products, your coach, consultant, and freelancers. For a person with deep job experience and no business yet, you want to use the $1 million team to build something you can actually sell. For the person helping local businesses, you want to use the $1 million team to help other businesses figure out what to create for Black Friday. It's there. For the person who has too many ideas, you can then use this skill file to break things down to make it easy. For the person who already has a freebie but don't know how to sell it, it is there, right? And then right here, we have prompts for beginners who get stuck. So if you get stuck with this skill file, you will be able to come here and say, when a question confuses you, use these 3 prompts. I do not understand this question. Explain it in a different way and give me 5 more examples. When you want to be better understood, or when you want to be understood better, before you move on, repeat back what you think I just told you. When the ideas arrive, explain idea number X to me like I have never built anything. What would I actually do first? When it is time to price and sell, walk me through the pricing math slowly. Show me the hours saved, what those hours are worth, and why this price is fair. When you stall out, I stopped working on this 3 days ago. Remind me what we decided, why it was a good idea, and what my very next step is. All right. Everything that's on the outside of this folder, people, will be deleted. All of this, I have somebody working on getting all this stuff deleted for me. This is the Ultimate Black Friday skill file. I shared it with CPC as well. CPC is my creative power circle, and that right now is closed. So I'm going to go back to the classroom, and we also have the start here, and I get you guys 25 secrets ready to use you did not know about prompting. And some of this information was adapted from Alicia's live, and some of this stuff is from me. All right. So I give you a prompt here that allows you to turn any conversation into a skill file. All right. So that's all inside of there. Let's go back here. And now it is saying here, the sale ready package. So I'm ready to sell the PLR vault. So it's giving me the name. This is how the skill file works, y'all. It's going to give me the names for what I should call it. Let's do stop selling $3 files. Copy that, paste that. Oh, the team said 1. So my AI team said 1. Okay, so they know better than me. All right. Number 2, product descriptions. Stop selling 1 file to 1 buyer for $3. The PLR Vault team is 5 AI employees who research business owners, what business owners actually want. Plan your license vault, price it right, and hand you a demand test, all before you build a single thing. Nice. So a demand test is going to give you something to put out into the public to see if people want what you purchase. That's a pain point for a lot of people too. You guys create things, but you don't know exactly if people want it or not, right? You don't know if people want it or not. So you don't know how to demand test it. So this is going to give you what to do to demand test it. And then this is the long description. The transformation statement for your audience. This is what you will say. This takes you from selling 1 $3 file to 1 buyer at a time to selling licenses businesses pay for year after year without guessing what to build or what to charge. This thing right here is how a lot of people, the transformation that I'm talking about right here is how a lot of business owners start their new year off at 6 figures. That 6 figures is what they use to run their business for the entire year. Be it hiring people, be it paying people to do things. And the way that they do that is they build something that people will pay them for right at the beginning of the month, because, especially businesses, because they can resell it. And businesses need the information for the year as well. All right. So they'll pay you to make sure at the end of the year, they get a new package at the end of every year, and they'll probably come back year after year after year And after they come back for so long, then your $10,000 offer or your $1,000 offer to them is now $5,000, and you do that for everybody. You have yourself 10 people at $1,000. That's 100,000 right off the back when you 10,000 with 10 people, right? Is 100,000. You're creating systems for them. And then once you get into the 25,000, 50,000 range, now you're getting into making $500,000 right off the bat at the beginning of the year. And then you use that money for your business. And then you don't worry about if June is tighter than August or July. You just, because at the beginning of the year, you're already made what you wanted to make. It gives you 3 ready to post hooks. I can't keep selling $3 downloads forever. You had that thought at your desk in the car mid-upload. The problem was never your products. It's that you're selling files when you should be selling licenses. That is one of the hooks that it will use. This is the skill file that it built. Marketplace positioning block. So it's telling me platforms evaluated, where to put it, how much to charge for it. It's telling me all of this. Buyer installation and use guide. So when you guys get this skill file, it will have all that information in it. So that way it will talk to you the same way. All right. So all 4 phases complete. You now own the skill. You now own the skill, the 3 reference files in a full sale ready package. Everything is here in the chat, nothing held back. One line from the supervisor before the team clocks out. The fastest money in this package is the demand test inside the skill itself. Run the PLR Vault team on your own business this week. Post the demand, test it, run it, and you'll be selling the Vault and proof that the system works, which is the best sales page that product will ever have. And it is, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say, this is great. Now, create the skill file and make it downloadable as a .zip file. And I'm finding that doing .zip files means that I can create this skill file inside of Claude, but then I can hand it to somebody else. They may use it in ChatGPT. They may use it in Manus. They may use it in Perplexity. They may even use it in Base 44 because they want to build a super agent that does the license. It helps them with their PLR products. All right. No, this is not in DCT. Nope. Okay. All right. So this is how deep I go with the Creative Power Circle. All right. The Creative Power Circle, we go this deep. All right. If the QR code is not working, let me check it and see if it's all sold out. Give me 1 second, y'all. Go here and let me go here. And let me see. Let's see here. Yes, I think, is it all sold out? Let me check no. So there are still 22 seats for grabbing a replay. Y'all grab the replay because I'm going to take this down. I'm just going to go ahead and take it down once I come off this live. All right. So go ahead and use the replay link there. Okay. Or QR code. And I will, let's see, let me copy it again. Let me check it, make sure it's working. Yes, and it's working on my end. Let me go look in the incognito window because it could be fooling me and not working. Yes, it is working. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link in, update the QR code. So I'm going to update this, select all, and I'm going to paste it just to be sure and save. All right, let me check it one more time. And let me go here and yep, we are good to go. All right, so you guys go ahead and check that link, okay? So now that there it is, it's done already. It is done already. There is my zip file for my, pull this down. If I download it, it's a zip file. I can go over to ChatGPT in my business account now. This is in my business account. If you don't have a business account, you cannot do this. You can add skill files inside of ChatGPT, so that way it can possibly come up with the products to create for you. You can rewrite it. So you would go under, what is it? Is it workspace settings? There it is, skills.
I was about to say they done moved it again.
They done, yeah. Go ahead and go to
It
the
used to be right there when you go to your name.
Yeah, it's not there no more. It's not there no more. So in ChatGPT, I'm going to go ahead and add the PLR vault to it. And now that skill file is inside of my ChatGPT. So skill files can be taken to any platforms. I can even inside of here, I can go over to customize and go to capabilities and move that to skills. There it is. I can go to skills, go to add, upload a skill, grab the zip file, and the skill file is here now. So anytime I want to talk to it, I don't have to go back through that conversation. I can do it on my phone. I can do / and then do PLR, and then the Vault team shows up and I can talk to it. I can even go over to base 44, super agent, and I can create a super agent. So you all create new agent. All right. And then right here where it says files, I can click that and then I can add new. Oh, not the files. Where is it at? Where is it at? It's not files. Skills. There it is. Under plugins, you go to skills and I can upload that very same skill file to base 44. So now I can go ahead and talk to this tool inside of my super agent that now handles Lyra. She handles everything for me. Now it's even saying you can create a chief of staff, a financial manager, and a presentation maker for this. So I can activate all of these skill files inside of Lyra. Now she has the information she needs in order to run. So this is my chief of staff for PLR products, and she has a team built inside of her. Okay. So yeah, those skill files, if you guys learn how to understand and use skill files, you will take your business to the next level because skill files allow you to move any of your workflows anywhere. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the replay on the screen so you guys can just screenshot it and grab it, because people saying they're still having trouble with it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to chat, put the link here. I'm going to go ahead and paste it. All right, there we go, and show. All right, so there is the link. If you need access to the link, that takes you right to the checkout. And all you got to do is just screenshot it while I'm on TikTok telling them that. So all you have to do is screenshot it and then take it into ChatGPT and say, what is that link? What does that say? I don't understand it. I don't know what that means. Okay, because I know they said they're having trouble here on TikTok being able to grab the QR code. Is not working for them. Okay. All right, so that is what I had for today. I'm going to go ahead and come out of everything. There we go. And I'm going to do a quick Q&A, but give me 1 second. All right, everybody give me 1 second. I'm going to get cotton mouth real bad. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on my camera and say, hey, everybody. Y'all see me? Y'all see me? But this way. Hey, y'all see me in time. All right. So does anybody have any questions? Any question? Curious, any questions? You are welcome. How to join my Claude community. So to join my Claude community, I had that wrapped into the upgrade, but I'll give you guys the link to that so you can grab the community you can join the community as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, and then here. All right, so it's $9.97 to join the community. And once you're in, And once I close it down, then pricing will change, the structure of pricing, all of that stuff will end up changing. So let's see, create with Claude. So create with Claude. Okay. And create. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and show this one instead. There we go. So if you want to join Create with Claude, that is there right there. My regular community, yes, my regular community is DCT on school, and it is $17 a month to be able to join. $17 a month in order to be able to join. All right. But you do get a 7-day free trial period. So that way you can take a sneak peek inside of it. And since somebody asked about my regular community, let me go ahead and go into it. So this is DCT. This is my regular community here. Today, we're talking about getting out of your own way. It's in 3 hours. That is mindset today. When we go, so you see here, we have 5,300 members. 94 of them are online right now. When you go into the classroom, we have it organized so you know where to start. AI 101, how to get certified, how to use AI to create content, starting from content creation 101, 102, 103, breaking it down to you. So it's easy to understand. Building an offer, sales 101, sales 103, positioning 101, platform 101, affiliate marketing 101. Let's see here. How to consume free content. So a lot of my people from DCT, they know how to consume free content and how to use it, then how to make money from it. And I showed them how to do that. Digital products 101, building a school community 101, affiliate marketing. How do I get the right people to find me without posting more? Why do people follow me for months and then buy from someone else? And how do I get people to purchase from me? I break that all down for you. Then we have mindset matters. Your identity in this space matters. Your belief system is a system that controls how you view money in this space and how to survive the word no. And also understanding that no is a complete sentence. And then once you make all your money, what are you going to do with it? So we talk legacy 101. We do have sassy seniors. So people, and I know 50 is not sassy, but I couldn't disqualify myself. So we have sassy seniors every Thursday where the seniors get together and they talk AI, they talk mindset, and it's like sitting at, somebody's knee with wisdom and discernment. And then we have micro courses, VIP bonus vault, replays from the open office hour, Canva templates and tutorials. And when you go to page 2, we also have the Creative Power Circle here, my AI certification program here, the AI art business system that I shared here, your master AI operating system, so it knows you every time you speak. We also have additional classes, DCT Elite. It's helping people move beyond just learning AI and start using it practically. The Journal Profit Lab, some of these require an additional investment. We have Manus Mania by Ty. We have Vibe Vault by Kelly. Vibe Vault is Suno, her AI music. And then she also does insurance, so she has us there. Then we have a design to product lab, and we have the Juneteenth prompt vault. Then we have AI art mega prompt vault, AI or app builder prompt vault, AI toy box, exclusive GPT library, Google Labs AI Studio, a schoolhouse vault, the ultimate GPT course. Someone took this course from me and I didn't charge for this course. And their first day, they made $6,000 in their school community. All right. Vondale. He's one of the AI certified AI consultants, and he did everything I told him to do, and in a day he made $6,000. Mockup Pro Studio, AI Art Playground Replays, AI Twin Photo Shoot Lab, Beacon Shop Setup, ChatGPT tutorials and resources. We got Claude 101, digital marketing for AI creators, Etsy for AI creatives, mini AI art prompt vault, mini prompt and resource vault, Suno music tutorials and resources, Notebook LM, and tutorials and resources. And then when we get to the third page, we talk self-publishing, right? And then we have selling with clarity, DCT Elite. And yes, so the classroom is full. Our calendar stays full. Our community stays active. We do have a freebie vault inside of here. So you can come to the freebie vault and see what people have shared. And this is something that somebody shared, 10 ways to wear your Yankees jersey And I'm pretty sure that is content they created. It said no sewing needed. That is content they created because of the Jay-Z concert.
Hmm.
Is that you, Toya? Did you do
Oh
that?
no, I didn't do that one.
Oh, that's Jennifer.
No, Jennifer did that one, and I was like, "Thank you for the prompt," because I sure did the same thing for the concert tomorrow. I gave it my outfits. I was like, "This is what I'm wearing," and it gave me different ways to do my shirt and everything. Yep.
Yo, that's a good live to
That's
do.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's real nice. Yes, and she got on Tim's too. Well, all right, y'all. That is I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the link to so DCT. You can go over to school. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Go over to school, and it's gonna bring you here. Discover communities. Type DCT, and we're right here. We're right here. Okay, and you can join DCT on school. All right, everybody. This has been really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream so that way I can get this replay going for people in the VIP. And yeah, we're going to continue to talk about this stuff. And I'm trying to figure out a schedule where I can go live more often at a certain time on a certain day. So you guys will know you'll know when to show up when I show up. And maybe I'll start doing it where it is, you guys tell me what you want me to show you that day. All right. Because even if you can't afford the information in dollars and cents, I want you to know you're still paying for it in your time. And your time to me is valuable. And if I invite you to my platform, I'm going to make sure that you feel fed when you leave. So it's not going to always be about buy, 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 buy. It's going to be about, solutions to everyday problems that people in AI and digital downloads are facing. All right. So you guys have a good one. And at DCT, I'm going to check the calendar because I don't even think mine said it's supposed to be this weekend because open office hours was Friday. Correct?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to look at the calendar. We may get a break, and I'm hoping we do. So that way you guys can use the information that I shared, because the people that make money with this stuff are the people who take action right away. So if you're inside of DCT and you have questions, please let us know. Share your wins. Share the things that didn't work for you, so that way we can help you get to the bag. All right. Y'all be good, and I will holler at y'all later. Bye.